Chris Rock is like, kind of smiling. He goes, I gotta hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'd say this is a pretty exciting Oscars, right? They got a little boring there. Everyone's like, the Oscars are boring. This one was pretty exciting.
Well, it needed this moment that happened for sure, Ricky, because it was one of the most boring Oscars I ever sat through.
This is unreal. There's a lot of circumstances here, which I wasn't aware at first either. You brought to light, which makes it more understandable why Will Smith went up there and smacked the shit out of Chris Rock.
He's still
over
not
the line.
Yeah, still
over the fucking line. That's assault. That's not okay no matter what. It's a G.I. Jane joke, yes.
Yeah, which G.I. Jane was a 1990s movie with Demi
People
Moore.
know what fucking G.I. Jane is.
No, most people do not know who the fuck G.I. Jane is, Ricky. Are you kidding me? People watching this shit? Nobody cares about G.I. Jane. That's why the joke was a little fucking like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't that great of a joke in the first place either.
Yeah. Again, if you know about G.I. Jane, hit the like button so we can prove them wrong.
That's a good way to get likes. But yeah, anyways, it was really famous at that time because Demi Moore, the most beautiful woman, shaved her head. So Jada Pinkett Smith has her head shaved. And apparently, I didn't know at the time, Ricky didn't know, nobody really knew at the time, she has some kind of disease where she's losing hair and so she has to shave her head. Just a preface.
In that light, yeah, I can see why Will Smith would be super upset. Now, I am a little confused by it, because I watched this like 5 times, because I'm like, is this fucking shit real, right? When it was said, Will Smith was laughing, and you said it was kind of like a nervous laughter, like he didn't know how to react to it, but I don't...
Because he dealt with 2 other jokes earlier on in the night with the whole Jada Pinkett cheating on him thing, too.
Okay.
And he's been dealing with this for like 3 years now, so I think shit's building up inside him, and he's at the highest moment, like he said, in his career right now, where he's going to win his first Best Actor, most likely. So, look, he did the absolute wrong thing going up there to slap Chris Rock. They should have done this shit backstage. But Jada Pinkett Smith was giving him the death stare.
I see Will Smith laughing. Here's how I took it.
Ooh.
He's laughing as if it's a joke, because he gets it's a G.I. Jane joke, sure. And then you see Jada not happy about it at all.
Yeah,
and
she immediately goes.
I feel like she's just giving Will Smith like the... Are you going to get up there and defend me? Now, if she does have some kind of disease, that's absolutely horrible, of course. But I don't fucking like Jada Pinkett Smith.
A lot of people don't, Ricky. She's only famous because she dated Tupac Shakur and Will Smith.
Well, that aside, the whole cheating on Will Smith and then going, what was it, Oprah, I think they went on?
No, she has her own Facebook talk show format thing. That's pretty popular, and that because of that.
Anyways, it's not okay to cheat on your husband. If he's okay with it, sure, but I don't think he's okay with it. No, it's not okay to cheat on anyone. Now, if Will Smith was okay with it, which we don't know.
Exactly.
We can sit here all day and act like we know what the fuck is going on in their lives, but at the end of the day, we don't fucking know what in the fuck is going on in their lives, right? But that rubbed me the wrong way from the outside looking in, because I saw it as she's saying, oh, I'm just not happy with my life right now, and I need to do this for me to make me feel happy because I'm important, which, yes, of course you are, you're a human being. But at the expense of someone else's happiness, that's where I think it's not okay. Now, is Will Smith okay with it? I don't know. I assume he's probably fucking not.
I think they have open relations. That's kind of been known for a while.
I bet you $100 Will Smith can't just go fucking any girl he wants.
Watch some interviews with him and Margot Robbie.
Well, I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah. It looks like they've done some things in the past. Yeah, it was just an embarrassing story that happened to Will Smith, who seriously doesn't have a bad history at all. He's always been like the perfect professional, best act. I mean, he's the biggest star, at least in our lifetime. You know, he still does.
Let's watch this shit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was real.
That was very well said, by the way.
Thank you, man.
It's very rare when you say things that are well said.
I know.
Okay.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both
As soon as you said this, I was like, shit.
Now, if she loses, he can't win.
Javier Bardem's having a great fucking time.
Everyone's having a great time.
I'm with Penelope Cruz.
Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
See, he's trying to play it off. She's pissed.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here.
It looks terrible without any context. Like, Will Smith just looks like a piece of shit. Slaps the shit out of him.
Wow.
And the way he walks away, it made me feel like it wasn't real
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of him.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
That's when I knew it was real.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
Lupita Nyong'o's went from oh, this is a joke, and then
okay. Greatest night in the history of television.
I think people immediately want to jump on and be like, he's a piece of shit. You got Judd Apatow fucking out here fucking saying he's a piece of shit. You never do that, saying a woman can take care of herself. It's like, shut your woke ass up, bitch.
You shut the fuck up, bitch.
What?
Will Smith is a piece of shit for doing that.
What? I'm saying he did the wrong thing.
Yeah, no, that's not okay to do.
I agree. Absolutely. That's what the fuck I just said. You listen?
Is that what you said?
It's the fat in your fucking ears.
I don't know. If
the fat out your ears.
I don't know. Maybe I heard something else.
I said.
Are you gonna smack me?
Judd Apatow's basically pandering to fucking woke Twitter, saying a woman could take care of herself. She should have been the one that fucking did it if that was a fucking issue.
If she would have walked up there and smacked him, it would have been not as severe as it is right now.
No, she would have been the most hated person. Even more so than she is now.
I just feel like
Will Smith is so likable that it's kind of hard to hate the guy. He made the wrong fucking choice. He made a decision, but we preface everything. We put it all in context. I think with that context, and plus some people are out there, like, if somebody talks shit to you about Jen, about your wife.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know the dude. It was a joke.
Yes, if someone said some bad mouth, I don't blame Will Smith for getting upset. I wouldn't go smacking people around if they said something unless it was super fucking disrespectful, which I don't think the G.I. Jane joke was.
No.
And plus, if I'm at the Oscars, probably gonna, like you said, wait till we get backstage. And then if I feel the need to rough him up for disrespecting my wife, which I wouldn't, because
he wouldn't
I don't
either.
feel like...
He would have calmed down by then.
Yeah, I don't feel like that never solves shit. But, take care of it backstage.
But
hey, man, they gave us a fuking Oscar moment.
And that's why it's so shocking, too, because who did it?
Yeah,
like I said, Will Smith doesn't do shit like this, so it's shocking to see him just getting taken out of the moment and just not realizing like where he's at that moment.
I'm curious to see what goes.
Denzel Washington.
I started saying something, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, I interrupted you, so
no,
let me get it out real quick. I'm just excited to see what happens with this whole situation.
Oh, I think it's gonna be fine because, like I said, Will Smith's Best Actor speech, he was having a fucking panic attack, kind of.
Not that I want it to happen at all, because I genuinely don't.
Everybody.
But does Will Smith get canceled for assault at the Oscars?
It was definitely assault, but Chris Rock's not gonna press charges because he's not a bitch. Dude, they've already talked. I guarantee it by now. Will Smith looked very regretful, obviously, for multiple reasons. But what I was gonna say, Denzel Washington pulled him aside and said, "Dude, you need to calm down, man. Like, we got cameras on us right now. Like, so Denzel's a fucking master. He's just fucking amazing, dude."
I just feel like Will Smith took it in stride, and then he looked over at Jada, and she was like looking at him like, "You had better get up and defend me." And he goes, "Oh no, she's a fucking nightmare to deal with at home, and if I don't do something, it's gonna be fucking hell because she's probably fucking Satan." So he walks up. I'm going play by play with how I think it happened. Whoa. So he's walking up there and he's like, "What the fuck am I gonna do to Chris Rock? Gotta do something. My wife will hit me later at home." Because, violence brings violence. He probably sees it at home. That's how it usually works. So he gets up there and Chris Rock is like, kind of smiling. He goes, "I gotta hit him."
Yeah.
Spare the moment thing. When he was walking up there, I don't think he wanted to hit him. He goes, "I gotta hit him." Gives him a hit, takes a little bit off of it, walks back, has no fucking idea what to do when he's walking back.
Like Will Smith and Fresh Prince.
So he's like, because he has no fucking idea, because that's the last thing he thought was going to happen. It just happened out of nowhere because he's scared of his wife, okay? And then he gets back, he sits down, and then he looks over her and she goes...
Yeah, no, apparently she was happy. I didn't see any clips of that, but apparently she was happy.
And then she looks at him, she goes, "Say more." And then he goes...
"Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!"
Yeah, this is Ricky's opinion. Ricky's opinion alone that Jada Pinkett Smith is some type of abuser.
Yeah, okay. Mentally for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think she is mentally abusive. You could just tell just those little moments right there. But again, maybe if you're going through something like that, and like I said, she's a 50-year-old fucking Hollywood actress trying to make it still somehow think she has a chance.
Well, that was a crazy video for a crazy night at the Oscars. If you enjoyed that video, hit the subscribe button. A like wouldn't hurt. And also check this fucking video out. Justin, 3 seconds. Say something about it quick.
Review dump of the Oscar movies that nobody watched this past weekend.